Alrighty, looks like we're up and running. So hello everybody, welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 2. We'll start this one out saying, I've been having some internet issues today. Like we just lose internet randomly for like 10-15 minutes for a while. Kind of annoying. So hopefully we're not going to run into that now. So let's see, last time we finished freeing Ruhr from enemy control. And now we're in our bonding session kind of a thing. 1 second. Come on. Okay, so... oh yeah, we also just picked up Vivi and Linde, I think. Yeah.
Right.
See. Sorry, just checking to make sure I'm not gonna be missing anything here. Apparently we can actually buy a recipe from this place. I think? No, never mind. Yeah, this doesn't look right. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Ah, we can go pick up another copy of the Gambler Jack thing. It's gonna turn to a Zamurian ore shard at some point. For a dude named Log, apparently. Apparently none of them are who we're looking for, what the heck. Oh, there we go. Finally found the dude. So, let's see. Who all do we have bonding events for today? I'm just so together right now. Let's see what we got. Alphin, Elisa, Toa, Lara. Well, we're gonna have to do Lara, aren't we? Alrighty. Guess we can do Toa and Alphins as well. Because yeah, those are non-party members, so it's... I don't know, it feels kind of like you should try to do those, just I don't know. Feels like they actually have, like, that you need to go see them so that you have all your options available. Anyway. And outlines have been signed, just gotta get in contact with our capital office. He looks awfully busy, I guess inviting him to join the Courageous can wait until after maintenance is done. Well, fine then. This is my first time seeing Ruhr. I must admit, I'm very impressed. My expectations were high given the Rhineford Company's presence here, but I can safely say they've been shattered. I think this single shop alone has more types of horrible goods than the entirety of Ligram. I feel kind of like a child in a candy store, to be honest. There's so much I want to look at while I'm here. Does Kiva want to look at anything? He's just sleeping over on the bed. Now, if we look around together, nothing like shelves full of stuff to take your mind off things. By all means, let's see what this place has to offer. So this is the normal refrigerator. Notice there was a large one in the Courageous kitchen, but I wasn't entirely sure. Having one for myself for when I want to prepare a box lunch. How much does one cost, Maybe I'll consider one when my skill in cooking improves enough to justify the expenditure. Let's go look at something else. Right. Actually seems pretty disappointed you can't get one. But this design rather avant-garde. It says here it's called an orbital vacuum cleaner. You press the button on it and it'll suck up dust and crumbs. So it's like the orbital version of a broom, I guess? That does sound pretty convenient. I'd like to give it a try. Let's see. Alright, carefully press the button on the vacuum cleaner. I don't think you're supposed to just turn on appliances in the store like that. Sorry, I guess curiosity got the better of me. Suppose you should turn it off then. Is this the button I press to do that? Why is the vibrating even louder and more forcefully? Excuse me, miss. Well, you certainly seem none too pleased with us. I'm sorry, Reen. Don't worry about it. It's not like that's not that often I see you get into trouble like that. Guess technology isn't your forte, huh? Apparently not. I mean, I have an interest in it, but very little experience actually using it. I think I'd be able to use all the appliances here if I had a chance to learn, though, just like I did with our combat ornaments. By the way, what are these? They're horrible washing machines by the look of it. You put your clothes in there and it'll wash them for you. At least I had a few in her house from what I remember. That sure sounds convenient. Fascinating. I wonder how it works. Let me see. Not again! My apologies. So which of these buttons turns out this one? No, maybe this one? Well then, please tell me you haven't done what I think you've done. I'm afraid it appears I've broken it. Excuse me, miss. Fortunately for Laura and Reen, the damage was much less severe than it looked and they were able to repair the horrible washing machine. The employee was understandably furious, but thanks to their connection with Elisa, he was kind enough to overlook what happened. Can't believe I made such a blunder, not just once, but twice. Well, at least they were able to fix it, right? All's well that ends well, I guess? Still, it really does feel like you were born into the way of the sword. You don't need to make my lack of domestic skill sound like some kind of winning quality. I'm all too aware of the areas where I come up short, and I took up cooking in an effort to become more refined, but I wasn't planning to admit that here. Still, I'm glad I got the chance to see the side of you no one else has really gotten to see. Nay, no one's good at everything. We all got our weak spots. No, that's true, but you and I aren't so different in that regard, you know? All of us have real roles we're good at fulfilling, and for those we aren't, we need to learn to rely on others. I want to promise me you won't try to shoulder everything yourself. All of us are here with you to share the burden. Huh, yeah, you're right. Thanks, Laura. Hey, we're almost to Link 6 with her. Let's see. Now I guess we have to go to the Rhineford area to talk to Alphen, wherever she is. Yeah. There we go. Both Alyssa and Alphen are hanging around here. Just looking at our mount, I guess we'll do Toa, then we'll do... I guess Elliot, then I guess Alyssa. That'll do all of them. I received an invitation to stay here. There's still some time until we have to leave, so I think I'll just spend some quality time curled up with these books instead. Sharon's coffee can't be beat either. In fact, pulling myself away from here may prove to be a real struggle. Mind if I stick around a little longer? Not at all. We don't get many chances to spend time together like this, so let's make the most of it. And can never say no to some of Sharon's coffee, and in fact asked her to make another pot for them. For that, he and Princess Alphen spent some time perusing the countless books gathered in the library. This coffee has a real nice aroma to it, doesn't it? Sitting back and enjoying a cup of Sharon's coffee engrossed in a book, I think I found the very definition of bliss. Well, I can see where you're coming from. It never ceases to amaze me how many books there are in here, or even the variety of topics and genres represented. I guess Gwen has always had a pretty broad range of interests, though it makes sense that his library would be as diverse, not diversive. What are you doing over there, Kiba? Kiba! Kiba! Oh, now I actually get you to acknowledge me. If only for a second. And he's off. There we go. Oh, wait. I'd actually set the webcam to zoom in on Kiba there. Give me a second so you don't just see my mugshot like this staring into your souls. There we go. That's better. Okay, man. Okay. There we go. Oh, you leave and now you're back, Kiba? After I went through and messed with all the camera settings. The little fluffy butt. Oh, which one? The titillating tales loved by fair ladies all across the Empire. Stories about the lives and loves of handsome gentlemen. Books that warm the hearts of all who thrill to their prose. Oh, those books. I remember you saying those were pretty popular at St. Estrella too, right? Great just was lacking in that genre too, until Dorothy came and seeded it with some volumes from her own collection. So does Elise, you know, have any interest in those kinds of books? It's so much more magical to just leave the truth of things to your imagination. We're talking about a realm created by and for pure-hearted maidens after all. It's not a place where gentlemen should tread lightly. That's also kind of a messed up thing about... Oh, what the heck, Twitch? Anyway, a messed up thing about the whole yaoi genre in general is that it's not made for, like, actual gay men or anything like that. It's made for women. That just seems kind of off. Oh, now you're back to where you usually are, huh? Well, fine then. I'm sure you can kind of, like, see his tail behind me. There he is. All curled up and chewing on himself. Fair enough, I'm curious, but not that curious. Try to at least regulate your corrupting influence, though. That'd be great. If that's truly what you wish, I suppose I ought to respect your wishes. But teasing her is my cherished pastime, so I'd really prefer to keep at it. I wonder if she realizes her struggles are mainly just for entertainment. Still, teasing her or not, I'm glad Elise has at least one close friend she can depend on. Oh, and speaking of entertaining pastimes, I should learn a delightful little card game called Blade from Sharon yesterday. Perhaps we could play a few rounds together? Sounds fun, I accept your challenge. We got the cards and began what seemed like it would be a few quick friendly games of Blade. As they played, things unexpectedly ended up getting fairly heated, with each of them determined to come out on top while holding nothing back. In the end, the time they spent playing together was as enjoyable as the time they had spent reading. This really is quite an amusing little game. It's nice that even an inexperienced player like me doesn't start at too great of a disadvantage. Yeah, the updated version has a lot more strategy to it though. More like it added some more overpowered cards, I'd say. But you know, I have a lot of fond memories of this version of the game. I just can't help but like it. That Crow's the one who gave me my very first deck of Blade cards. Oh really? I'm sad to see the two of you fighting each other, especially after all you've been through together. What is it that forced the two of you to fight like this? Well, why are you asking this, Gwen? Don't you know what he did? Ultimately, I think it's a battle of wills, and both of us are too stubborn to just give up and walk away. What do you mean? Green told Princess Alphen about everything that had happened between him and Crow. As he went on, dredging up those memories from what seemed like a lifetime ago, he went through a whole spectrum of emotions. And through it all, she had quietly listened until he finished telling her all that there was.